All right, so y'all start to ground. Let me just respond to this one text message and we'll get. Welcome to your journey within. We have a lovely yin practice today. And we're going to focus on opening that heart chakra. Remember that this is where your compassion and forgiveness is generated and amplified. Maybe you need to show yourself some compassion and forgiveness. Maybe you can spread those things to people outside of you. Remember that it is your choice. So let's just carve out a little bit of time, a little bit of space to find our breath. Good job, Sarah. Feeling that belly softly rise and fall. Allowing the space between the shoulder blades to relax. In this moment, I don't want you to worry about proper form or rotation. Definitely don't worry about what you think this shape should look like. Just begin to settle. Allow me to take the wheel from here. A few more rounds of breath, my friends. Feeling the back of the neck lengthen. Feeling that gentle stretch in the hip socket as the knees grow heavier towards the earth. Allow your chest to splay towards the sky, even letting your lower back kind of lift off of the mat. Open your energetic channels and give yourself permission to arrive. Five more rounds of breath here. job, ladies. 2 more rounds. With your exhale, release something from your day. Let it go. Yes, good. 1 more. Inhale. And let go. Now, as it feels right, I want you to leave the upper body exactly as it is. But just get a little rock in the hips, left and right. Yeah, just easy. It can be big or small. I just want you to get a little blood flow. Massage that sacrum. 2 more rounds of breath here. One more big inhale. As you exhale, come back to center, find a little stillness, and you're gonna very gently close the knees. Mindful. Good. Upper body stays as it is, connecting to that lower body. And then I want you to take the right knee over top of the left knee, right over left. Good. Allow both knees to fall to the left, gaze goes to the right. You can kind of catch your right foot on the earth. That's right, Susan, yeah. And this is really generating a nice stretch in the lower back. Beautiful. Not forcing. Using the breath to create a little more space here. 2 more rounds. Nice, yes. On your next exhale, I want you to engage your core down to the earth in order for your knees to come back to center. Beautiful. Unwind those feet and then take both legs up straight to the ceiling and roll out your ankles, crunch your toes. Yes, beautiful work. Getting all that blood back to the heart, maybe even bending through the knees a little bit. 1 more breath. As you find your next exhale, taking left knee on top of right. Beautiful. And then letting both knees fall to the right. Very nice. Noticing how this side might feel a little different from the first. Make sure you honor whatever this side is asking for. Three more breaths here. Oh no, you're fine. I just wanted to show you because I knew that was your first one this morning. Yes. Yes. One more big breath. And as you exhale, belly button grounds to the earth first, and then your hips come back to center. Take a moment to unwind those knees. Good. And then we're going to draw both knees in towards the chest. Palms on each knee or maybe behind the knee, whatever feels most comfortable. But then I want you to draw separate circles, one circle with each knee. We're gonna go in both directions, so it doesn't really matter which way you go. Yes, beautiful. Allowing that lower back to be grounded. Shoulders are soft. Nice. One more in whichever direction you started in. And as you exhale, switch the direction of those circles for me. Starting to feel a little heat generate in the body. Notice where it starts from. One more breath here. As you exhale, just release the legs long. Reach those arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Just take a moment to be organic and feel good. Good grounding, ladies. You've got 3 rounds of breath just to enjoy your energy switch. Good. 1 or 2 more rounds. And as you feel ready, roll into a fetal on one side for me. Take 2 rounds of breath here in your fetal. There we go. 1. As you feel ready, press yourself up to a seated position. Take your time, notice how you feel as you become vertical again. There's no rush. All right, my loves, we're gonna revisit our half straddle today. So if you're feeling extra tight, maybe just have your bolster with you in case you need a little support. But you can face me, we don't have to be facing the long side of the mat. Let's start with the right foot in, left leg out. Making sure that you're balanced on the sits bones, very nice. Now, we're gonna reach up tall through the spine, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Now, make sure that you're folding from the hip. A lot of the time what I see is we're trying to put our forehead down, right? That all has its place, but in this one, we want to reach out long first before we round. Bolster is excellent here for support on the belly. And sometimes it's best to just sit up tall. Maybe you're really sore or tight, and this is where we're at, right? Good. Three rounds of breath here. Good job, Amanda. That's really nice, pulling out of your pelvis with the spine there. Beautiful. One more round. As you exhale, walking those hands back up towards your right foot, lifting up tall through the crown. Beautiful. We can ditch our bolster or just set it kind of in front of you. Ground your right hand. Inhale to reach left hand up high overhead. Exhale, side body stretch, lean to the right. Good. One breath here. As you exhale, come through center. We're going to take that side body stretch over to the opposite side. Beautiful. One breath. Exhale once more to each side for me. Inhale through center. Exhale. Good job. Inhale through center. Exhale, unwind the legs. Good. Taking just a second here. And then I want you to take the hands behind you. You're probably fine like that. You won't fall. And then either fingertips in or away, depending on how your shoulders are feeling today. I want you to inhale here. Exhale, lift into reverse plank. Open the heart. Feel your body in one long line. Beautiful. Squeeze the booty. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to do that one more time. You can either switch your finger direction or remain as you are. It's just a different sensation. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift the heart and then lift the hip points. Press into those arms, strong, strong, strong. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Good work, ladies. Whew. And then we're going to switch into straddle on the other side after you take a little moment. So left foot in, right leg long. Maybe bolster in front. That's perfect alignment, very good. Nice. And notice for me personally, my left foot, when I pull it too far in, it makes my right hip point lift, right? So I give myself more space with this other side. Inhale to sit up tall through the spine. Exhale from the hip, reach long through the spine, and then fold it over. This is fun. Find that breath for me. Let's start this over. I was enjoying this massage music. Now make sure that you're not clenching the top of your right thigh. Check in with that knee. There we go. 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, walk those hands back towards your foot so you can lift up tall through the spine. Nice. And then let's take our side body stretch. So planting left hand, inhale, reaching right arm up. Exhale, dip towards the left. Good. Inhale through center. Let's make this one a little more flowy. Exhale, dipping to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, side body. Good. Inhale. Really exhale here. Good. Take an extra breath. And when you're ready, gently unwind out of this. Good. No specific way to get there. I will meet you in downward facing dog. So take any movements you need in between. Nice. There we go, ladies. Now let's check in with our arm rotation. So upper arm bones are rotating outwards. Lower arm bones are rotating in. We're grounding through our pointer finger and thumb and spreading the back and the front of the chest and shoulders wide. That's right, Sarah, yes. Take one more breath here to really dial into your proper alignment. Good job, everyone. Here we go. Big inhale, down dog. Exhale, shift forward into a high plank. Feel those abs turn on. There we go. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Nice work. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, right foot comes up between the hands for your high lunge or runner's lunge. Taking an extra breath here, allowing the bottom of the pelvis to sink towards the earth. Really reach your back foot away from you and then reach your spine towards me. There we go. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, big step, forward fold, top of your mat. Lengthen through the backs of the legs. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ground the hands. Inhale, take the right foot back so we find our high lunge on the other side. Check in with that knee. We don't want it over the front of the toe. Yes, love the blocks. Looks great, Megan. How's it feel? Yes. Good. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here, really lengthening through the right quad, grounding through those left toes. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Checking in with that alignment again. Good. One breath here, big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Nice work. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, shift forward into your high plank. Feel that strength turn on. You're not sinking towards the earth, you're pressing everything away. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. You got it. Nice work, ladies. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, right foot, top of the mat. Find that high lunge again. See if it feels any different this time. Love a little rock forwards and backwards. Good. One more breath. On your next exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Beautiful. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's inhale to take this one up for reverse swan dive all the way. Now I really want you to stack from ankles, knees, hips in one line, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Ground the hands. Inhale, step the right foot back. Finding that high lunge again. Maybe rocking forwards and backwards. Getting a little movement in the ankles. There we go. One more breath. Let's inhale, grounding our hands. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Good job, ladies. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, lower the knees and take a moment in your child's. I'm gonna give you ample time here in your child's, probably 7 rounds of breath. That was a very good warm up. So I just want you to notice how that's all flowing in your body. Beautiful work. Here we go. Let that spine be long. Relax the neck, relax the jaw. 2 more rounds of breath. Last one. Good. When you feel ready, gently roll up through the spine. Take a moment at the top, and we're gonna all grab our blocks before we go into our peak poses. So if you need to grab a sip of water, anything to just kind of declare the time. You're breathing really well, girl. My loves. So I'm going to do this. I like this order actually. All right. So no fancy way, guys. Right foot up into your lunge with your blocks. Now, you might want a little pad for your left knee, just in case we're gonna go forwards and backwards between our high lunge and our hamstring stretch. So just in case you need some extra padding. All right, guys. Oh, yes. So we'll take extra time here to square it up, making sure maybe your blocks need to be on the high setting. Just remember that you're gonna take these with you, whatever you do. Okay. So we start here in our lunge, big inhale. I want you to reach the heart forward, press the hip points forward, and even take your gaze up to the sky. As you exhale, ground your hands on the blocks, walking them backwards, reach through the right leg back into a hamstring stretch. Now do your best to keep that integrity in the spine. There we go. One breath here, keep the hips up. Yes, and then blocks are a little more forward and under. Yes, there we go. And now you can reach this way, right? Inhale, walking forward. There we go. It's a tricky one. And exhale, walk it back. There we go. Yes. Let's do that 2 more times. So on an inhale, come forward. Exhale, walk it back. Nice. Flexing the front toes will give you more sensation, just so you know. Yes. Let's do it 1 more time. And exhale back. Now we're going to take an extra 2 rounds of breath in this hamstring stretch. So maybe you need to kind of let the shoulders round, let the upper back round. This is the moment to just kind of let it feel good. Yeah. There we go. 1 more round of breath. Good. As we exhale, we're going to come through that lunge, but we're going to set up for a triangle. So tuck your back toe. Let's lift the back knee. And then pop the left foot up so that we're in a pyramid here. We're gonna come back to pyramid. I wanna start with triangle. So left toes turn out to the left side of your mat. Beautiful. Now open your hips to the left side of the mat as well. Take your right hand, place it on your left block, and then open all the way to the left. That's right, Sarah. Yes. Breathe. 5 rounds of breath here. You should feel this on the inside of your right leg. Yes. Very cool. Just a little bit. Ooh, did you see that line up? There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice. Good. One more breath. When you're ready, close down your left arm and square your hips back to the front. Adjust your left toes so that they're now pointing towards the top of your mat. And then if you need, take a little wiggle in the hips, bend the knees, just be playful for a second. Here we go. And then when you're ready, we'll land in our pyramid. So if you want to peek at me, guys, here is just fine if you feel something here, right? Otherwise, if you need to go further, try to draw the lower belly to the top of the thigh. And this is where your edge is at. Then you let your neck go. Yes, beautiful. Pulling the left hip forward, sending the right hip back. Let's put that just a little more for me, because then it's going to allow you to go like this and lengthen here. Yes, there we go. 2 more breaths. Nice work, ladies. I know the shakes are coming. It's good. Good. One more. As you exhale, bend through that right knee. Send the left foot out long behind you so we're back in our lunge. Now check it out. Lower your left knee. Try to pick up your back toe. This is enough for me today. If you have more space, you can try to start reaching for this. But this is good. We're just going to try this, right? There you go. Yeah. You don't need to reach. Just focus on sending this. Yes. There we go. There we go. Good. 3 more rounds. Stay present. Stay with me. Good. Last one. As you find your exhale, allow that back leg to go long. We're going to step the right foot back to meet the left. Take your hip dip. Let it feel amazing. Oh, yes. Big inhale here. Exhale. You can either lower to your belly or round back to child's pose. Your choice. I'm going to give you a little fan action. That was good work, ladies. Feel that energy flowing through your right side. Notice your leg thanking you for giving it some attention. Just take a moment to settle. Two more rounds. Nice. On your last round of breath here, maybe roll out your wrists, shrug your shoulders a little. Just move any tension out of the space that it might be stuck in. Good job, ladies. I will meet you back in our high lunge with our left foot forward as you feel like it's time. Remembering to pad the back knee if you needed that support before. Beautiful. All right, guys, nice work. Let's inhale to press the hip points forward, lift the heart, take the gaze up. Exhale, taking your blocks with you, straightening through the left leg and bowing over that front leg. Inhale to walk it forward. And exhale to walk it back. And it's kind of weird, like I know your hips feel like they're going this way. I do like put my heel forward a little bit, so I'm on top of this knee, right? I know it's a little interesting weight shift.
Are your hips supposed to be square or are you leaning into the other hip?
They should be square. Yep, so balance weight, right? So if you take your hands away, you should be doing this. There you go. Yeah. And then let's walk forward again. Yes. Yeah, you got it. Exhale. We're gonna take one more flow and then we're gonna hold our hamstring stretch. So inhale, coming forward. Exhale back. And we hold. So that's, yes, let me help you here. Blocks here. Do you feel more stable now? Okay, great. Yeah. Same for you, my love. Let me shift your whole leg forward. Do you feel like you're on top of that leg now? Yeah. Good, Sarah. You could come a little forward with the blocks if you're feeling like you're falling backwards. Yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. You too, everyone. Yeah. Bring your blocks just a little forward. And then shift your weight more on top of this. Yes, do you feel the difference? There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, 2 more breaths. Nice work. As you exhale, we're gonna walk back through our high lunge, tucking our back toe, lifting that back knee, get nice and long. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale to pop up into your pyramid. We'll come back to our pyramid. Let's get into our triangle. So right toes go out to the long side, what am I saying? The right side of your mat. And then your hips open, left hand goes to right block, and you open that upper body to the right. Beautiful, guys. Yes. Breathe. Feel that length on the inside of the left leg. Arm is great on this side, just close here just a little bit. Yeah, just a little more stacked, good job, yes. Good, one more. On your next exhale, closing back. There we go. And then we're gonna come into our pyramid. So take any little knee bends or hip wiggles that you need in between. Nice job. Now let's all try this together on this side. I want you to come into like a half lift, right? Really draw your belly button up to your spine. Reach the crown towards me. Big inhale. As you exhale, try to touch your lower belly to the top of your thigh. Close that crease. And when you've gone as far as you can, upper body rounds. There we go. Yes, good work, everyone. Pulling the right hip point forward, sending the left hip back to square the pelvis. That's right, Sarah, yes. 2 more breaths. Stick with it. This is the edge where your mind is going to tell you to come out of it, but don't listen. Breathe through it. One more inhale. As you exhale, bending through the left knee gently, sending the right leg out long and dropping the right knee so that we're in our low lunge. Beautiful, guys. And then this is enough. Maybe try to lift the right foot. This is also enough, but if you have more, reach. Just start with lifting it, right? Yeah. Is it lifted? Yeah, you're in good alignment, so I couldn't see your foot. Here we go. And then you, my love, you can come forward a little bit more. Like bring just this foot, just this foot. Yes, right there. Now, bend your back knee. Do you feel the difference? You're good, right there. And then if you can, circle this arm back. Yes, and draw heel to beauty. Yes, beautiful. Good. 2 more breaths. One more. As you exhale, unwind. Good job, everyone. Ground those hands and maybe take your hip dip, find a down dog, just do something that feels good to let all of those deep stretches go. Good job, everyone. Two more rounds of breath to just let all of that leave your body. And you will meet me on your spine as it feels right. There's no rush. Forward. Good. I just had a win. I got my heels all the way down from the first row. It happened. Yes. This is a big deal. It is a huge deal. I remember when that happened for Chelsea. She like screamed it. I was like, okay. It's a huge deal. Yeah. Congratulations. You have arrived. So it's not more so. All right, my loves, and when your spine hits the earth, I am gonna go ahead and let you move into final wiggles. I wanna give you a proper Shavasana today. Does anyone need to leave right at 5:30? No, great, I'll probably go just a little bit over. Okay. Yeah, it's fun. No, yeah, if it's calling to you, but just ask yourself if you're pushing yourself too much, right? Okay.
I get you.
Yes. There we go, guys. And then you get to choose. Maybe you take your Shavasana on your belly. Maybe you take that bolster instead of it being under your knees and you put it right on your chest. That can be very comforting, just a bit of weight there. There we go. Good job, Sarah. Yes, getting all the materials you need to be at your happiest. So returning to that state of stillness. Giving your body permission to relax. Drift away for now. I'll bring you back when it's time. It's time, my friends. Time to very slowly start returning to your body. Begin with your breath. Connect to your hands and feet. Waking up, feeling refreshed and balanced. Roll into fetal on one side, or maybe remain as you are. Take about 5 more rounds of breath to come back into the space. On your next exhale, begin to rise. Keep your attention within. Move slowly. Maybe in a seated shape of your choice. If it feels right for you, join me in placing the palms on top of the heart. I want you to breathe into your palms, absorbing that energy. Two rounds. I'm going to close with this week's quote. What is love? The absence of fear, said the master. What is fear? Love, said the master. Beautiful work today, my friends. Let's take a final inhale together. And as we exhale, we'll say namaste. Namaste. So much. Let's stay as long as you want.
Promise, stay friends at home. We'll see you next time.